So I think we need to like get something a little bit straight. Having a mental disorder does not excuse you from terrible fucking behavior. People don't have to forgive you just because you were going through an episode or you exuded some fucked up ass behavior that really fucked them over. People don't have to forgive you for that. I see a lot of that in my comments. Like, you think just because you're going through mood swings, you can take that out on other people. You cannot do that. Like, I talk a lot about the fact that, like, I spent a lot of time in isolation. I did, and I fucking needed to. And if you feel like you need to spend some time in isolation so you figure out what the fuck is going on so that you can exist amongst other people, you need to fucking do that. And I'm not sitting here acting like I don't still go down that road, because I fucking do. But people in my life care about me enough to set boundaries with me and let me know, like, that shit you pulled in the kitchen, don't do that shit no more, okay? Like a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, I had an episode. Somebody told me that's the type of shit I cut people off for. Tighten the fuck up, took my ass to IOP, and that's why I'm in IOP right now, because I never want that shit to ever happen again. And it's like, I don't know, I think yesterday somebody was in my comments saying how, and I'm not trying to put them on blast, but this is really just like a fucking example, like a real ass example, that the person that they're dealing with has BPD, and they like are signed into their cameras, like basically like top flight fucking security surveillance on their ass, just because they feel like they are cheating and they don't have any like tangible proof. That's not cool. And again, I'm not here acting like I don't have behaviors that I have had behaviors in the past that have invaded other people's privacy. But you know what? You have to take accountability for yourself. And honestly, if you've just been diagnosed with BPD and you're not in like heavy counseling and therapy, you don't need to be in a fucking relationship, because you're not doing anything but going around and ruining other people. Don't fucking do that. If you can't catch yourself and really be like, you know what, it's some shit that I gotta change, you know, and your person want to be patient with you, like I think that's dope. I think it's beautiful that people want to be patient with us. But if you are not really willing to put in the work, you don't need to be in a relationship. You need to be by your fucking self. For real. Because, and I'm saying this as somebody that has ruined people in the past, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And the point of a diagnosis, like my therapist tell me this all the time, the point of a diagnosis is not for you to identify so heavily with it. It's for you to move forward so that you know what you're dealing with, because you cannot heal what is not revealed. You know, and luckily, BPD is one of those things where you can unlearn the behaviors. But you have to take your mental health seriously. You have to take the disorder very seriously. It's not something that people just come onto the internet and kiki about, because it's not fucking funny. Ain't shit funny about it, to be honest. And honestly, like when I first started researching BPD, I would like see a lot of videos about BPD, and it was like people was holding this shit really close to their chest. That's not what the fuck this shit is. It's not what this is about. Because to be honest, this shit is miserable as fuck. If I would much rather not identify with the shit, or even have the shit, to be honest. But it's just how the cookie crumbles, how shit go, how life go, right? I didn't ask for it, but also I do recognize that it's my responsibility. It's 1000% on me to do the work. It's just up to my community to support me. That's it. And only thing is, the support is, bitch, you empowering me while I'm going through my treatment and while I'm trying to unlearn the bullshit. That's it. Okay? And there to catch me when I fall, when I do fuck up, and hold me accountable when I do fuck up. But all in all, this shit is not for us to self-identify with a disorder, regardless of what disorder you're dealing with. And I can't speak for no other disorders, because I'm not dealing with them, other than ADHD and BPD. But anything outside of that, baby, I can't speak on it, because that's not my space. That's not my whatever. But when it comes to this BPD shit, stop holding this shit to y'all chest, because it's not nothing to identify with. I'm literally only sharing this because I want us to know that we don't gotta live in fucking misery for the rest of our lives. That's not what this is about. It's not for us to get a diagnosis and be like, oh, I'm just supposed to be miserable for the rest of my life. Fuck that. You got me fucked up. I'm not being miserable for the rest of my life. That's why I'm in IOP. That's why I'm in therapy. That's why I have a psychiatrist. That's why I'm trying out different medications to see what can go along with me learning DBT and life skills, psychoeducation. Like, that's what the fuck I'm trying to do, you know? And that's really why I don't like to even show like majority of my bad days, because I don't know, I feel like that shit, it just fuels it. You know, I try to be transparent about the bad days and like my bad times and stuff, but like I really try to talk about those things after I get over those humps, because what's me sitting in and gonna do? I'm an Aquarius, by the way. I don't fuck around when it comes to like accountability and moving forward. I'm very big on self-awareness. I'm very, very big on moving forward and implementing education into my life so that I can live better and I can be a good community member. And I'm not perfect at the fuck all. I fall short, but I pick myself back up and I move forward. But I just had to come on here and say that, because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this shit is not for you to hold it close to your chest. It's for you to move forward and implement coping mechanisms and get better. The resources are out here. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to shame anybody for not having therapy or IOP, because that shit is not accessible to everybody. But the information is out there. But you got to take your ass to the library, get on these little phones that we got, do what you got to do. Because a lot of this shit, like, a lot of this shit, yes, my therapist, IOP, all that shit helped me, and they give me a lot of information. But to be honest, all of the information that they give me, I could have looked it up on my motherfucking own. And that's what I do. I when they tell me something, it piques my interest, and I go further into it and see how I can use it in my own life. That's really what it is. Like, the information is out there. It's up to you if you want it, and if you go get it and you use it.